What's up everybody, this is your boy Sunny. Today I'm in Liberty Hill area. So we have this house under contract. I'm gonna give you a tour of today our pre-drywall inspection. So basically what's gonna happen is, so in my back right there, I don't know if you can see, it's too bright here. So that house is closing on February. It's still on finish the framing stage, and now we are on our drywall stage. But before put the drywall, we have to do an inspection on that all the plumbing, electric, all the hidden things behind the drywalls are properly installed or not. So I'm gonna tour you this property right there in my back. I'll show you today how we do the pre-drywall inspection on the new construction homes. So let's check it out. So this is typically how the construction site look like when we have all the vendors and everybody are working on the homes. So this house is already in the stage of, as I said, on the pre-drywall. So this is gonna be our stairs later on, right here. This is the door. This is just a temporary door. We're gonna get the nice door later on. Hey, Mr. John, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, Pete is back.
Good morning.
So John, tell me what you did.
So really looking through the house, and with pre-drywall, the most important things that we're looking at is things like electrical, plumbing, and HVAC that they run through the house. So when they rough these in, you see how they're cutting through studs, basically making sure they didn't cut too much of a stud. They didn't cut where they were supposed to, where they weren't supposed to. They didn't, and they need to protect it as well. You'll see some areas like these metal things right here. You got nail guards, so whenever it's really close to the edge of the wall, the stud needs to be protected, because when they hang drywall, they can run a screw into that wire, and a lot of other stuff like that. Just the normal rough end stuff, but also some of the framing things. Trusses get assembled off site and they get delivered on the back of a truck here, and just kind of dropped off. So sometimes 50% of the time or so you get some broken trusses, broken framing. So those are the bigger things that we're looking at on pre-drywall.
So tell me about the rafters or the joints on the corner. Either it's pretty tight, it's good, or how did it?
Yeah, so all these metal gusset plates, they're prefabricated in there, and they're really tight joints. But sometimes, like I said, when they get dropped off, they'll, when they fall off the back of a truck, they can kind of loosen it. Some of those will fall off, or they'll get loose, or the wood will break, things like that. But they're made in a manufacturing plant, and they're put in pretty tight, so they're really good.
So I heard about about the leaking air on some new construction, especially. Mm-hmm. So it's always benefit to do the pre-drive inspection if the client have a chance, right?
Yes, for sure. Sometimes what you'll see, and most of that's going to be on the outside, the moisture barrier, the air barrier on the outside. If it's got a lot of tears in it, or if it's not taped right or installed right, then air can leak through. But if it's sealed up properly, you shouldn't have any problem with that. Homes nowadays are built pretty tight.
Okay, sweet. So in particular this house, what do you recommend for the future owner, in the sense of how to control the energy point and all that stuff? Yeah,
so some of the stuff here, a couple areas too, and I'll show you a picture here. You see missing some insulation right up there. So things like that are things that we can catch. There's an area downstairs as well, but that's a place where air can leak out of your home, and then raise it.
Costs more money on the power.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
And all these things what you do in the inspection is going to be on the report we're going to see?
On the report, all with pictures. Okay. Yep, so you're able to get all that, all the locations and the things that we found. So, yeah.